Hello everyone. So today's lesson is going to be an extension of what we were talking about yesterday, which was converting liquid measurements like gallons, quarts, pints, and cups. So we're going to do that still today, but we're going to go a little bit deeper here with this. So we're going to be looking at how can we convert gallons to pints and pints to gallons. We're going to look at how we can convert gallons to cups and cups to gallons, and how we can convert quarts to cups and cups to quarts. Okay, so let's start with let's take a look at gallons to pints. Okay, so if we have 1 gallon, okay, I'm just going to put a G for gallon. We need to see how many pints there are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 pints. So there are 8 pints in 1 gallon. Now, if I wanted to know how many pints were in 3 gallons, I have to do multiplication. Remember, we can go from a larger unit to a smaller unit. We multiply. When we go from larger to smaller, or smaller to larger, we divide. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to, and you can take out your calculator, we need to multiply this by 8. Now I can do it in my head, 8, 16, 24, okay? But if you weren't sure and you wanted to check, clear your calculator, you do 8 times the 3 gallons, and you get 24 pints, okay? So, all right, so if we're gonna go from, so remember you're gonna multiply here. If we're gonna go from pints to gallons now, so say I have 56 pints, okay? I need to know, and they want to know how many gallons is that, okay? I'm not going to multiply. Remember, you do the opposite now. So now we need to divide, okay? So we're going to divide. I'm just going to turn a light on here so you can see better. There we go. So we need to divide by 8, okay? So if we were to count by 8, remember division is how many times a number goes into the other number. So if I'm going to count by 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. So my answer should be 7 gallons. If I want to double check it, or you need to do it on the calculator, that's fine. You take the bigger number, 56, you divide it by 8, and that gives you the 7 gallons, okay? So if the questions are asking you, and I'm going to go over the assignment in just a minute, the questions ask you from gallons to pints, you multiply by 8. If you're going from pints to gallons, you divide by 8, okay? All right, so let's just erase that. And let's go to the next one. So now we're going to look at gallons and cups. So we need to see, well, 1 gallon equals how many cups? I'm going to do C for cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so this is just like when we did the other day, which was pounds to ounces. 1 pound is the same as 16 ounces. So in here, 1 gallon, 1 whole gallon is the same as 16 cups, okay? So if I had 5 gallons and I want to know how many cups that is, I need to multiply by 16. Okay, so I don't know how to count by 16, so I'm going to go ahead and use the calculator. So I'm going to do 16 times 5, and my answer is 80 cups. Okay, so again, you're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, you multiply. Let's try the opposite way now. If I have 112 cups, and then I want to know how many gallons that is, well, what am I going to do? I have to divide now by 16. Okay, I'm going to take out my calculator, I'm going to clear it, take the larger number, 112, we're going to divide it by 16, and there's your answer, 7 gallons, okay? All right, awesome. So, one more. Now we're going to do quarts to cups. So we want to know how many cups are in 1 quart. So QT is going to be a quart. How many cups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry. Let me go back for a second. I don't need to go that far. Done. Here we are. 4. 4 cups. Oops, and I spelled it out that time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cups to every quart. So in order to figure it out, we need to multiply. So if I had 3 quarts, okay, and they want to know how many cups that is, I have to do 3 times 4. 4, 8, 12, or you can count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, either way, your answer is 12 cups. Okay. If you weren't sure, if you can't count by threes or fours, which we'll see you can, so I want you to challenge yourself and try that. But if you can't, or you want to check your work, you can use the calculator to check your work. You multiply. So if it was 8 quarts, you would multiply by 4. If it was 5 quarts, you'd multiply by 4. And that would tell you how many cups it is. So now let's go the opposite direction. Let's say we have 44 cups, and they want to know how many quarts that is. Okay? Instead of multiplying, you get it now? Now we need to divide. See the pattern? We're going from when we're going from a larger to a smaller, we multiply. When we're going from a smaller to a larger, we divide. So I need to divide 44 by 4. And I know that in my head to be 11. Okay, because 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once again. My answer is 11. Okay, so you need to divide that by 4. So let's take a quick look here now at your assignment. Okay, so we know that 1 gallon is equal to 8 pints. So we need to put in the answer. And in order to do that, we need to multiply. Okay, so we have to do 8 times 2, 8, 16. Done. 16 pints is the answer. Okay, this one I'm going to leave blank. You're just going to do 8 times 4. Figure it out. Okay. All right, so now we're going the opposite direction again. I have 40 pints. I need to know how many gallons that is. So if I'm going from smaller to bigger, you need to divide. So I have to divide 40 by 8. So I have to count by 8s and see how many times it gets to 40. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. My answer is going to be 5 gallons. Okay? So I would like you to do numbers. This one right here, 4 gallons is how many pints. I want you to go the opposite way here and see how many gallons it is, and then also do these two. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 to do here. Let's take a look over here. 1 gallon was 16 cups. Okay, so if I have 16 cups, but they want to know how many 2 gallons is, you need to multiply 16 times 2. Okay, so if you're going to want to use your calculator, you do 16 times 2, and my answer would be 32 cups. Okay, here we're going the opposite way. So opposite of multiplication is division, right? So I'm going to take my 64 and I'm going to divide it by what? I'm going to divide it by 16 here. And that tells me it's 4 gallons. Oops. There we go, 4 gallons. Okay, so I'd like you to complete the rest on your own. Okay, you're going to do this, 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 and this. All right, the last one here. Quarts to cups. 1 quart is 4 cups. So I need to multiply the 2 quarts by 4. 4, 8, done. That's how many cups, okay? If we have 40 cups, I need to divide by 4. So I'm going to count by 4s till I get to 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40 equals 10. Okay, so it would be 10 quarts. All right, and the rest of the blanks are for you to fill in. And that's it, okay? If you have any questions, let us know, and we will chat soon. Bye.